Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I am NumptyNutz and today we're going to talk about the Medieval Dynasty new settlement Hotfix 1.0.1. So, hello gamers, we're happy to announce that we've just dropped a hotfix of Medieval Dynasty new settlement. Feel free to check out the changes in the patch notes below. That's what we're going to do, and let's go through them all. So they fixed the super troubling bug which made some items launch into the air. It should also fix a problem while talking to Foldermill. Some of you encountered, or those of you who were unable to pick up some stuff and climb in the places that should be climbable, so that is all being sorted. They have fixed the workers in the worker camp not refreshing, which is a pain because when you would load in, they wouldn't do the job. Fixed the romanceable NPC cooldown and not refreshing, so you'd be able to talk to a NPC, try and flirt with them, and it wouldn't refresh after, so you couldn't do it again. You are not prepared quest, aiming and throwing with a spear shouldn't cause you much more troubles. Autumn bounty quests have lowered the number of crops needed to complete the quest, so you wouldn't overwork yourself. There's a troublesome housekeeper quest, fixed the issue where your hand could disappear once you bring back too many chickens to Henrika. That happened to me. So what I did is I took 2 chickens, because you need 3 altogether. Then I went and got 2 more chickens, came back, my hand had just disappeared, so I had to start the game again. You'll see that on one of my videos, I think it's like episode 8 or something like that. The Smith Jan quest, we've removed the quest stage where you were asked to pick up the pickaxe, where you found it too troublesome. Or to pick a pickaxe up? I don't get it. I do know that after that Jan said that I could keep the pickaxe, and it did disappear, which I didn't quite understand. That's a trap quest at a system that'll fix the objective's letter and key after saving and loading back. Between rock and hard place quest, saving and loading the game no longer breaks the ability to dig out the family treasure. I haven't done that one yet, so I don't know what it's on about. Whereas Balder quest, reading Balder's note in daylight can no longer break your quest progress. The cure quests, we've added a quest in navigation, pressing the A button to the plants needed to help you into foraging for them. The Swamp Bandit quests, saving and loading the game will no longer cause the disappearance of the key part in the cave. I haven't done that one yet, so I don't know what it is. After finishing Hands in Clay quest, you can no longer use Hakon's Pottery Station and Furnace. You can't overstay your welcome. So I know in that mission that you would use his furnace to make the clay. Now you can't, you have to make your own workshop. So that means if I ever do want to make clay ever again, I need to make my own workshop, which I do need to do anyway. We fixed the issue of pop tutorials and displaying after disabling and enabling them again in the menu. We have updated this encyclopedia information to make them even more useful. Overflow in your backpack will no longer cause the disappearance of additional items. That could have happened to me, I don't know if it did. Unlocking the small house recipe in adventure mode has been pushed back a little to avoid building it before the quest objective says so. So you need to do the quest before you can build it. Splitting snack shenanigans no longer make you steal stuff with no consequences. No more unfair transactions. No more flying around on a sharpened stick. Everything you need to do is on the ground. Everything you need is on the ground. I did not know you could do that. I wish I did, because I would have did it myself. Deleting 1 or 2 or 3 resource storages doesn't break the chests anymore. The chest contents anymore. It was real waste of a resource. Sorry for your troubles. So I'm guessing it was a way to lose your resources. You can no longer enter Ice Peak too early using the teleport, which was messing up the quest chain. I did not know you could actually do that anyway. I've never been Ice Peak. Teleport in Ice Peak location was safeguarded for some places. Climbable rope in Ice Peak now saves in its current state. A specific way of handling the climbable rope on Ice Peak is no longer game breaking. We've asked bandits to make their treasure hunt maps more clear for you to follow. I don't know where you get the maps from, never came across one yet. After a bit of negotiations, no weapons involved, don't worry, they've agreed to redraw them, so they're a bit easier to understand. We've revamped the combat with bandits a little, beware of the never-do-wells. Arrow shots by players are no longer savable. It should fix performance issues some of them might have encountered. Now I didn't do that one. I just know that you shoot it and then you use the next one because it's unlimited arrows. Using a furnace in smithy is all safe and sound. No emergencies where your hand is disappearing while throwing in the ores. Copper and iron ingots can no longer fall under this furnace once you leave the area. No more demolishing the building and panic to look for them. Your workers will no longer slack off after loading the game. Tokens of workers, chickens and pigs, are being saved without any problems now. Workers' tokens disappear from the building chart immediately after firing them. You can no longer infinitely copy apples and pears from your orchards while reloading the game. That's not how Mother Nature works. Catching scattered fertilizer mid-air no longer causes the disappearance of your hand. Now, there's been a lot of bugs that make your hand disappear. There was a chicken one for me. Your air will no longer have the affection bar. Don't even mention that. Flirting with your child. Bit weird. Raw baking goods can no longer be collected by throwing a backpack over them. I didn't know you could do that anyway. It was breaking their physics and made them consumable when they were hanging midair. That was weird. And we've revamped the rope crafting to be a bit easier. But that is a pain. That is a pain when you're crafting the rope. You're like turning your hand and it just flings off. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have found this very useful. If you have, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you later, guys.